playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to defy the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see, the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Akron Zips. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. So the Akron Zips offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
You talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Same tailback, another carry. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a 1st down. The Zips will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to 3rd down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down. And the Zips pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. Some positive yards.
So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Important 2nd down play coming up. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The short hands. It's Allen. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. No huddle here for the offense. Can he get there on the ground? And he picks up the 1st down, tackled at the 32.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that 1st down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
Grab behind the line, it's Bryant. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Allen.
Defenses all around the country got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys. can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So Nevada's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. On the return, it's Hawkins. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. The Akron offense back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looks like he's going to run it. Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain. The Zips will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. He hands it off from the gun. A quick juke. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. And the Zips looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Now the important point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Brings up second down.
Snags the quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Can he make it to the marker? That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Nevada.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Well, Kirk Akron has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Wolfpack. A fumble return for 6. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Returner tackle right there. That's when they start the drive. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. The Zips hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's looking to scramble. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff here from the shotgun. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37. And the Zips are moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Man tackled after a small pickup there.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
He's escaping the pocket now. Caught behind the line. It's Hawkins. He's swarmed by the defense. It's third down for the offense. Try and muscle for the first down. The Zips pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to scramble now. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And the Zips with first and 10 here.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
Finding space at the 20. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. There's the handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Zips line up with a first and goal. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Goes to his right side there for the completion. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. And he'll set up to throw. With the catch, it's Turner. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Looking to chuck it again. He'll throw it now. The ball is caught. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the grab. It's Turner. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42. First down. Looking to throw the football. There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nevada.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read. Puts the ball where his man can make a play on it. And they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And he knocks through the PAT. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
The game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Going to try to use his legs here. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pass not complete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Gets some space around the 30. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Cannot escape, and down he goes. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Akron.
Passing defense.
So obviously they'll decline the passing interference call, and the touchdown will stand. Try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So it's first down, but they'll just take a knee and head to halftime. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. That's it for us from our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's head back to Chris and Kurt for the exciting conclusion of this one, where we'll find out who is moving on in the CFP.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? We get the second half started with the running play. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
And he's got it. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. There's a 1st and 10 play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense cannot be stopped.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Akron offense back out on the field now. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. An inside give now from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
With the catch, it's Hawkins. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Motion now from the tight end. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. And the Zips hustle to the line to run the hurry out.
Well, this This is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Come to the line for second down and very short now.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw yet again. The pass rush closing in. Caught in the backfield. It's Hawkins. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Zips are on the move here. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Zips line up on 1st and 10 now.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Zips come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Zips. Will take the lead in the second half. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Well, Kirk Akron has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. No huddle now for the offense. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he cannot escape. The defense with a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Bringing it back, it's Hawkins. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Still going. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll just take a knee. The drive will start at the 25-yard line. Nevada's offense retakes the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Getting set. Here's second down.
Well, you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. First and 10 play coming up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Got him. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big fourth down stop. Here comes the Akron offense back out there.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Because that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And now another deep ball here. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone. And the Zips looking to run some tempo here. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Looking to set up a screen pass here. In the clear at the 25. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Yeah, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball.
Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Finding space at the 20.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it out just short of the end zone there.
Oh, so disappointing for this defense. They had the advantage. Good coverage all over the field. It's third down, but they let the quarterback get away, scramble, and pick up the first down. And now it's first and goal inside the 5-yard line.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Bringing pressure. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. And the Nevada offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. He lets it go on the move. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Trying to create here on the move. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Big play across midfield. Now they're threatening at the opponent's 38. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And the freshman able to get home with the sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the catch downfield. And the defense wraps him up. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. Looking to throw again. Looking to scramble. Touchdown, Nevada. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play calling? Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Finds room at the 30. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. Grab behind the line. It's Hawkins. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Caught near the goal line. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. The Zips will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, accurate. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game. Up 17 here in the 4th. Now they get set to kick it away. The turn begins inside the 10. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nevada offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. He's going to throw for the first down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Making people miss. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. One last pass attempt falls incomplete, and that will wrap up this game. Of course, in the playoffs, is survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance, can